Who was this mysterious ancient pharaoh SOHCAHTOA, the heir to the Nile Valley? Where's his tomb? Is it cursed like King Tut's? What happened during his reign? SOHCAHTOA, a name heard more in math, actually, than history. The secret is that SOHCAHTOA was an Egyptian emperor. It's not even a name. Rather, it's an acronym for Basic Right Angle Triangle Trigonometry. You may have heard of sine, cosine, and tangent, or seen the symbols on your calculator. It isn't too complicated, actually, it's just ratios. It all starts with a right triangle. This image shows the right triangle ABC with opposite sides labeled. Using this diagram will make exploring basic trigonometry easier. So let's start with sine. If we look at angle A, the sine of angle A is opposite side over the hypotenuse. That's the ratio. In this diagram, it would be sine A equals side A over side C. Sine B is equal to the, again, opposite side over hypotenuse. Side B over side C. Then, how do you get an angle measure using sine? Look at this diagram. Here we have a standard 3, 4, 5 right triangle, and we need to solve for the angle x. Sine x would be equal opposite over hypotenuse, would equal opposite over hypotenuse, or 3 over 5. To solve for x, we need to take the inverse of the sine, or arcsine. Arcsine of 3/5 is approximately 37 degrees. That's how we can solve for angles using the sides of a triangle and the sine ratios. Sine is the first part of SOHCAHTOA, the SOH, which stands for sine opposite hypotenuse, or sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Now the CAH part. That stands for cosine adjacent hypotenuse, or cosine equals the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. In our ABC triangle, that would be cosine A is side B over side C. Let's look at a diagram and solve with numbers. In this triangle, we need to solve for A. What side is adjacent to A? Side B is, which has the length of 5, and that over the hypotenuse 13 is the cosine of angle A. You can use inverse cosine to solve for the angle measures too, just like we did for sine. Now, last but not least, tangent, the TOA. This is different than the other two because instead of hypotenuse, tangent equals the opposite side over the adjacent side. In the number diagram above, that would equal tangent A equals 4 over 12. We could also solve for the inverse tangent to find an angle. In this diagram, we have another triangle, so its opposite side, which is 6, over adjacent side, which is 8. So 6 over 8, which equals the tangent of x. So we take the tangent to the other side, put it in our calculator, and find that x equals approximately, you guessed it, 37 degrees. So that concludes our video about the secret of SOHCAHTOA, revealing that it's just an acronym to remember sine, cosine, and tangent. It is as follows: sine opposite hypotenuse, cosine adjacent hypotenuse, and tangent opposite adjacent. Sine of an angle is the opposite side over hypotenuse, cosine of an angle is its adjacent side over the hypotenuse, and the tangent of an angle is the opposite side over the adjacent side. Thank you for watching.